All right, everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. And welcome to a fun full day of streaming. We hope, of course. Today is Sunday, the 19th of July, 2020. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're in a good mood. I hope you're ready for some gaming fun today. I know I am. Yesterday, I came back from being suspended on Twitch erroneously and unjustly to have a pretty amazing streaming day. Yesterday, I played Ghosts of Tsushima on the first stream, and I played Paper Mario the Origami King on the late stream. So before we even start today with the schedule and let you guys know what we're doing, I think I should let you know what I think about the game so far. Okay? Ghosts of Tsushima. It's been a while since I think I've played a game where I've had so much fun in such a short period of time. The story, the graphics, the gameplay, world design, it's all smooth, beautiful, and fully enjoyable. No exaggeration. This is only my, first major session of it. I've only played at this point, if you actually look, probably about 4.5 hours of the game. And I am having a great time. Every moment I've been playing the game, I've absolutely enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to a lot more of this game playthrough. From reports, the game at a minimum is 20 hours long if you rush through the story. At a maximum, if you really take your time to find all the upgrades and do all the side quests, it's about 50 hours long. Wow. Excellent. If judging by how long it took me to beat Last of Us 2, which was between 20 and 30 hours, and that took me about 2 weeks to beat, I would say this game, wow, I could be playing this till about mid-August, depending on how this goes, okay? So, I don't even know what else to say besides, wow, it's really good. If anything, the thing that's impressed me the most so far about the game is the graphics and the design of the world. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful scenery in the game. The way that they designed the way that things look, the colors, the day to night transitions. It's amazing. I really, really, really am liking this so far. Okay. So far, so good. Today's basically my second session of the game. This would have been my third, but because of the unjust suspension that I got the other day here, I wasn't able to play it the first day. Likely most of you are way ahead of me in the game because of this. And I'm looking forward to playing a second session today and hopefully enjoying it so far. Okay? Paper Mario and the Origami King. Well, this game is interesting to me because it seems like a combination of a few different things that I've experienced before. I would say the exploration and combat aspect is similar to Super Mario RPG, although admittedly way easier. Like, there's almost no challenge in the combat of this game. It seems very simplistic, and with the fact that there's these puzzles where you rotate the field around to try to get combos on the enemies, it seems to me like it's just meant to be for, a younger audience who's not looking for tons of challenge. The graphics are very good. Like, I think that this unique 2D world looks really nice on the Switch. I remember playing this back on the GameCube, and, back then I thought that the 2D design was nice, but now having 3D origami mixed in with the 2D aspect of the world is really nice. It does seem to me the game is a lot more based on exploration and puzzle solving rather than on challenge or combat. It just seems to me they want you to explore this world and enjoy the story and enjoy everything at face value. They don't really care about, we're trying to challenge you with a super hard fight or anything like that. I would say Paper Mario right now seems to be like a really good chill stream game. Meaning when I'm playing it, I played it for 2 hours last night. Never did I feel really challenged, but I had a good time. Like, I felt like I was kind of casually relaxed playing this game, sitting back and just having a chill gaming experience versus a serious playthrough that I'm going to really need to master a game to challenge. See what I mean? It was more like a casualized experience. I think a lot of people might have issue with that. If you're looking for a serious challenge or, you know what I mean, you're not going to get it. It's a very simple, easy game. But it doesn't mean it's not enjoyable. And that first session I had last night, I actually did like. I think some of the writing is quite good. Like the plot is kind of silly and fun in that way, and I'm really enjoying it because of that. Now, I'm not saying that the whole game is going to hold up like that. You know, if the game really has no challenge to it whatsoever, chances are maybe I'll get bored of it by the end of the game. You know what I mean? But I guess we'll see. You know, I don't want to write the game off yet. I want to play it more and enjoy it. And that's the late stream tonight, by the way. So today, more Ghost of Tsushima right now on the stream. 3.5 more hours of gameplay. And then later tonight, 2 more hours of gameplay of Paper Mario The Origami King around 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. Okay? A good day of streams here. Excitement. I'm in a good mood today. I woke up this morning feeling good, excited for the streams, had a good time with my family, had a nice breakfast. I had a muffin and coffee. I'm like, damn, this is like a good day. Good mood, geared up, ready for streaming goodness. All right. Now, before we get to the schedule for the rest of the week, I want to talk about, obviously, what happened with my suspension on Twitch and give you guys an update. To which, basically, I have to say I don't really have anything concrete, but here's what's going on. So I was erroneously suspended for 7.5 hours on Friday for a false DMCA claim. Now, I don't know what the DMCA claim was for because I never received any formal notice from Twitch. No emails, nothing. So I was supposed to supposedly get an email. I never got one. I checked my spam filter and everything. I never got an email from Twitch about this. Okay? So because of that, I have no idea what it was really for. The only thing we can do is speculate. And if you guys are in the stream chat right now, you'll notice no one has a sub badge. So I have to assume it was probably a false claim against my sub badges, which were crowns, which is ludicrous because those crowns were made by my longtime moderator. Years ago, we're talking like 3 years ago, he designed these when I went a full-time streamer. He designed these so that we could have nice custom crowns that are very customized just to me, you know, the King of Hate moniker. That's what the crowns were for. So it doesn't make any sense that someone could somehow claim those crowns were their property. There's no way anyone could have legitimized these or had a valid claim to it at all. It's completely and utterly bogus. But apparently, Twitch is stupid. I'm sorry. They're just stupid, and they fell for it. I don't know why, but they're just that dumb. Now, here's the thing. You would have to think that with all the people out there who apparently don't like me, this wasn't the first time that someone tried to hit me with a false DMCA claim. You would think that if this were the case, that if these things could actually go through, I would have been hit with a bunch of these already. So why is it that now of all times I got hit with a false DMCA claim? It doesn't seem to make sense. Something weird happened, right? So anyway, here's the problem. Because I never received a formal notice from Twitch on what it was that suspended my channel, which I was supposed to, per their own policy, I was supposed to receive a notice, and I got no notice. I can't dispute the DMCA claim. All right? I'm told by Twitch support, you should dispute it. Send an email to this address with all the information. And I'm like, I don't have the information. You never sent it to me. And I can't get Twitch support to respond. First of all, twice I asked them for the information on Friday. They never responded with the info, and then they closed the log. So then yesterday morning, I submitted a new log. It's now been sitting there for over 24 hours, not even assigned to a person to work it. So I don't know if this means that Twitch just doesn't work on the weekends, you know, or does it mean they just don't care? I have no idea. But this is my business. This is my livelihood. This is how I make all my money, is streaming on Twitch. So how are you going to tell me we're just not going to deal with your problem? We're going to shut down your channel for 7.5 hours on a whim with no actual justification or evidence that you did anything wrong. But then when you try to actually get it fixed, we just ignore you, right? That's exactly the treatment I've been getting from Twitch. Okay? Now here's the thing. In the meantime, while all this was going on, I was threatened again by the same guy who has taken all the artwork off of my Twitter with false DMCA claims, and the guy who supposedly is the one who did this to my Twitter or my Twitch account. All right. So again, he threatened me again yesterday morning, and he said that there's more coming. Basically, he's like, "Oh, there's more copyright issues coming." All right. But here's the thing: I was able to stream all day yesterday, and I didn't have a problem. So the way I see it is, there's one of two things that's happening. All right. One of two things. Either Twitch wised up, and after all the hoopla of me being temporarily suspended for a false claim, they're now looking at the claims more scrutinizingly, or whatever the word is, and basically realizing they're false, and they're not going to grant them anymore. Or they could simply be off for the weekend, and they're not processing anything. And it could be very well that tomorrow, it's a Monday, they're back to work, I'll be streaming, and they'll shut me down again for false claims. And unless Twitch sends me notice saying this is why you were suspended, I can't do a counterclaim. I can't defend myself. So essentially what they're doing is illegal. I hate to say it, it is. You cannot legally shut someone down for something like that without giving them legal notice of what happened. Okay? You can't. So I don't know what else to say. It's incredibly unprofessional the way that Twitch so far has handled this. The thing is, I want to make this perfectly clear. I've said this a million times. I love being here on Twitch. I love the community I have built. I love the service itself, the chat. I like everything here. I don't want to leave Twitch. I want to stay here. I want to continue to do business here on a daily basis. I have no reason to leave except for this nonsense going on right now. All right. Now, I have asked publicly if anyone has any contacts with Twitch to send me that information, because I have no direct line of contact with them anymore. Basically, one person contacted me and said there's a possibility that you could maybe get in contact with Twitch, but it's not guaranteed. Now, I haven't done this yet, okay? But if I get hit by another false DMCA claim, I'm going to have to. And I'll see if I can get anywhere with it. I spoke with an actual lawyer, okay? And the lawyer advised that basically I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place here, because everyone has this issue. That apparently, unless you're a bigwig, you know, there's really no direct line of contact. And they recommended I send a letter, an actual physical letter, to Twitch Legal, which you can find, I guess, a mailing address for Twitch Legal online. And they said, yeah, you know, it might take a while, but hopefully at least if they get an actual letter with your information and the situation, they'll respond to it. Okay? I don't know if I really like that idea, because they may never respond to it. They could take 5 weeks to respond to it, and in 5 weeks, who cares? You know, obviously, way more can be happening. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I like that idea at all. Now, I actually talked a little bit more about this with someone in regards to legally what can I do. And essentially, here's what I was told basically. Yeah, there's legal recourse, like what's going on right now. I could go after the person who is filing the false DMCA claims. Like, I could sue them. And this would basically open up Twitch to having to give up information, because right now they didn't even give me a legal reason for why this is happening, which is not correct. They have to, and they haven't. So basically this would now open them up to, they have to do the right thing or else they're legally liable. The problem is, apparently from what I understand, to sue someone like this is insanely expensive. It would be an insanely expensive process, okay? To the point where even the big guys out there, the big streamers, the big content creators, have opted never to pursue legal action, because it seems like it would be such an arduous, expensive process that no one wants to do it. Basically, no one could afford it, and no one could, not even just the money, but the time and effort that it would take. Okay? You know? And, you know, Hobo Chili Dogs just said, and no guarantee of collecting anything either. You're right. No guarantees that you'd ever get anything out of it. This, okay, I'm going to sue this guy for false DMCA claims. Great. Welcome to a 5-year legal process that costs you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Doesn't guarantee that the false DMCA claims will stop, and at the end of the day, you might get nothing out of it, right? This is why no one has pursued this, right? At all, apparently. So, yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm in a situation here where I don't know what's going on. Obviously, I'm able to stream on Twitch, which is great. But it could all come crashing down at a moment's notice if Twitch is stupid enough to entertain false DMCA claims, right? It's pretty dumb. Why would they entertain this? And it's this again, the thing that's the weirdest thing for me, the fact that they entertained it now, because you very well know that people don't like me. They must have been filing false shit against me for years. So why now did they finally accept one? It doesn't seem to make sense after all this time, right? Why now? It's just, I don't know, man. So, here's the thing. Here's how I'm going to approach this. All right, first of all, I'm still waiting for Twitch to assign my log to give me the information about what happened on Friday, and so I can file the counter DMCA claim. All right? It's ludicrous that they still haven't done this, and maybe I won't even hear from them until sometime this week. But they better respond. That's the point of Twitch support. I mean, this is a legal issue. If they don't respond, that's negligence. Legal negligence, okay? So I hope they do. I hope they send me the information. And I hope that I'm going to be able to submit the counterclaim, all right? In the meantime, I'm just going to stream business as usual, and I'm going to assume that hopefully this was some kind of an error, a one-off mistake, that they entertained this, right? And that this is an issue. The fact that yesterday, the same guy who hit me with the first claim was claiming there was going to be more, and so far I've gotten nothing, at least gives me a glimmer of hope. But at the very same time, it's like I said, maybe it's just because they're off for the weekend and they're not processing anything, and come back Monday, they're going to process it, and next thing you know, I'll be suspended again erroneously, all right? Completely unjustly, erroneously. I did nothing wrong. I don't know. So we're going to see what happens. I'm going to just continue business as usual here on the streams, and hopefully nothing happens, and we can just continue on and forget about this whole goddamn thing, all right? Well, I don't know if that's the case. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. Now, I'll tell you this right now. If a second DMCA claim, false claim, hits me, all right, I think I'm done. I don't want to be done. I want to be here. I want to use Twitch. I love it. I built a beautiful community here of people who I hang out with on a daily basis, and we have a lot of fun. But I can't work at a place where on a moment's notice I just keep getting suspended for doing nothing because of troll activities and the company doesn't do due diligence. I can't. Okay? So all I can say is we'll see what happens, right? But if it happens again, basically what we're going to do is we're going to get together. We're going to put our heads together, and we're going to try to figure out, what do I do? Where do I go? And does that mean that I go to YouTube to stream, which I don't want to do because I hate their chat system. It's really terrible. And essentially, like I said the other day, if I were to stream on YouTube, what would end up happening is I'd only be able to interact with people who contribute, which sucks. I don't want that. I don't want it to be that, I want to talk to Phil today. I have to, give him a contribution. I don't want that. I want it that we can all talk and I can actually read your messages and everything and have fun on an interactive stream, and it's not about contributions. I don't want that, but it seems like that's the only way to make any sense of anything on YouTube streaming. It's too chaotic. It's too uncontrollable. Okay? Or, I could look into something else. I don't know what it would be. A third party, I guess. A third party streaming site I know there's a bunch of them out there. People have been talking to me about them over the past couple of days. But you should go here, you should go there. Oh, got Facebook gaming. Oh my god. Yeah, right. I don't know, man, but you see, there's not a lot of great options. I don't feel. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you stream on Twitch. If that doesn't work out, you go to YouTube, and if you don't want to be there, now you're like, I don't know, man. I don't know about these other places. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. I don't want to. Some people just set up a couple of these Bitwave, D Live. No, not Mixer, because Mixer's gone now, right? So I don't know. I guess we'll see. I guess we're going to see what happens. But I'm hoping for the best. What I'm hoping is no more bullshit issues. That this was a one-off mistake by Twitch. Now they're not going to entertain this bullshit moving forward. But again, I have nothing to say that. No one's contacted me. No one's even told me supposedly what I've done wrong at all. So if that's the case, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to make any kind of changes or figure this out. Okay? So it is what it is, I guess. Let's see what happens moving forward. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope I don't get tomorrow, oh, we're back in the office. Oh, look, here's a bunch of false claims. Process them and suspend Phil. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's hope it's the opposite. Let's hope they wake the fuck up and they actually act professionally. All right? But all you can do is hope at this point. Okay? All right. So now let's talk. Let's talk about the schedule. Let's talk about the future. Let's talk about what we can hope for if things go well. Today it's Ghost of Tsushima on the first stream, and it's Paper Mario and the Origami King on the late stream. Tomorrow it's exactly the same schedule. More Ghost of Tsushima on the first stream, more Paper Mario on the late stream. Tuesday is my day off from streaming. So no streams on Tuesday at all. I will return on Wednesday with more Ghost of Tsushima paired with the continuation of Deadly Premonition 2 on the late stream. Alright? I cannot wait for more Hungan, more skateboard antics, and to talk more about suspension bridges. I love it. Then on Thursday, it's either going to be more Ghost of Tsushima, or maybe I'll switch it over and do Paper Mario as the main stream. I'm kind of leaning forward to Paper Mario because Thursday is a special day. If you guys aren't aware, Thursday is the Xbox Series X conference at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Yes, I said that correctly. 9 a.m. Pacific time. Okay? Microsoft will be putting out a conference where they'll be revealing their console. They'll be talking about games on the console and everything. So I'm going to be watching that here on stream with you. I'll be hosting it on my stream, okay? And we'll be watching it together live. And then I'll be taking notes. And immediately following the end of that, I'm going to be doing my recap and reactions stream. Just like I did with the Sony event. Just like I usually do with E3 conferences. So that'll be interesting and fun for sure to finally get information about the Xbox Series X. Okay? Then we'll be doing gameplay. So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe we'll switch over to Paper Mario, the Origami King, and we'll do a major stream of Paper Mario on Thursday. Thursday night, I'm going to continue on with my Fire Emblem Three Houses playthrough. Okay? Then on Friday, as long as everything goes according to plan this week, as long as all the streams happen without suspension and issue, and as long as we continue to hit the tips goal on every stream and the vest streak continues, then that means this coming Friday will be the 200 vest streak spectacular. That's right. And this means it will be a very special streaming event on Friday, including a fun Q&A segment where we just kind of talk and shoot the shit about the future. There will be a live DSP Tries It. And at this point, I've narrowed it down to two. I'm either going to be trying out the Popeyes chicken sandwich, which I've wanted to try since last year when it was virally popular and I never got to try it out, or I'm going to be trying out the mini tacos from Jackinthebox. One or the other, okay? Both sound interesting. Both would be a good DSP Tries It. And by the way, if things go well, I may do a second bonus DSP Tries It during the course of the stream. We're going to see how it goes. There's also going to be a segment where we hang out with Jasper. Okay? Why are people screaming spicy? What? Spicy? Spicy what? People just started spamming, spicy, spicy. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, Jasper will probably make an appearance. We'll have a segment where we'll have some fun with Jasper, like usual. We've done that the last 2 Vest celebrations. You guys like to see Jasper. Also, there will be a segment where I will be going through the gaming schedule for the rest of the year. I'll be letting you guys know what games are coming out when and what games I'm interested in playing here on stream so you know what to expect for the rest of 2020. And then, in addition to all of that, there will be a special reveal event. That is right. And that's all I'm saying. Not going to spoil, but there will be a special reveal event. Okay? Oh, I see what you guys are saying. You're saying if I get the chicken sandwich at Popeyes, get the spicy version? Yeah, because they do the regular fried chicken breading, and then they do the spicy fried chicken breading, right? I could do the spicy. It's probably good. I like their spicy breading. Okay. Well, thank you for the recommendation, everybody. Okay, so it's going to be a fun event on Friday, okay? That's going to be the main stream on Friday, the 200 Vest celebration event. Then, Friday night, it will be my weekly throwback Street Fighter session, which should be fun. Then finally on Saturday, after 2 days away, all right, we're going to return back to Ghost of Tsushima as the main gameplay stream. And probably that Saturday night will either be Animal Crossing or more Paper Mario. Sunday, probably more Ghost of Tsushima and the same. And that's kind of how we're going to just play out the rest of the streaming week, okay? Now, the only other major release remaining in the month of July is the Destroy All Humans remake / remaster, whatever you want to call it. And that comes out right near the very end of the month. I am interested in it. But already I can see I'm already kind of backlogged. As you know, I did get the stream on Friday. And we're going to have special events this week that are going to hold us up from playing as much of Ghost of Tsushima as maybe I'd like. So, at that point, I don't know. We'll see. When it comes out, we'll see if that's something that I feel like doing immediately as a new release. Or if I want to hold off on it until I'm further into Ghost of Tsushima and maybe play it later. You know, I like that I'm going to have that flexibility. But I get the feeling you guys are just going to want to see more Ghost of Tsushima since it's the best game out right now, right? We'll see what happens. I may play it. I may not, all right? But we'll see. I definitely want to play it. I just don't know if I'm going to play it the moment it comes out or if we're going to hold off for a bit. Fair enough? Okay. So that's the deal. And again, at any moment, this schedule can change. If there's more false DMCA claims against my account, there's nothing I can do about it at all. But it is what it is. Hope for the best. That's what I'm doing. I'm just going to think positively, hope for the best, and hopefully it's business as usual here on the streams, and we don't have to worry about nonsense. Okay? I hope so. That's why you may notice the pre-stream artwork's back today. You're like, well, Phil, I don't get it. Yesterday you took down all the pre-stream art because you were nervous about this. Here's my attitude. All this pre-stream art is my own. I own it all. All right, you can see most of it is made for me. It's all made for me. It has my Twitch channel and everything on it. How anyone could think they're going to have someone legitimately claim it? Oh, it's not Phil's property, but it has all my shit on it. Of course it's my property. It has my fucking Twitch channel and everything on it. Of course this artwork is my property, right? It's not like I'm using generic artwork that's not branded to me. All of this artwork on pre-stream is branded to me. Okay? So the way I see it, there's not a leg to stand on if someone tries to do a false claim against me for this stuff. Twitch would be incredibly stupid to grant it. And the bottom line is, if Twitch actually suspended me for the crown icons for subs, they could suspend me for anything. Like, they could suspend me for the sword icon that's used for moderators. Even though that's Twitch's own icon. They could suspend me for it. So why do I give two shits about what I put on stream then, right? So I'm going to use the art and I don't give a shit. I don't. There's not, if it's that bad, then there's no point in even trying to do anything about it if they're going to just fucking throw anything against me. You see what I'm saying? So there you go. All right. Oh, man. All right, guys, so that's the deal. That's the schedule, and that's what's going on. Now, we've got good news. Yesterday, folks, we had a lot of support. A lot of people subscribed and resubscribed. And, of course, Only Iced Coffee, who's been incredibly supportive of the channel over the last few weeks, gifted a ton of subs. We hit the Tier 2 subscriber goal for the channel for the month of July. That means that the upcoming Viewer's Choice event not only is a go, but now we're going to be doing 2 games for Viewer's Choice, not just 1. That is amazing and outstanding. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate that very much. So, FYI, guys, it is your absolute last chance to nominate games for Viewer's Choice. If you didn't do it and you've been waiting till the last minute, well, now is the last minute. Because later tonight, as long as nothing happens that prevents me from doing this, like my channel getting suspended, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up the poll for the voting for the Viewer's Choice event. I'm going to look through the games you guys have nominated, find the most nominated ones, and those games will make it to the final poll. You guys will begin to vote on that poll. All right? I'll obviously, when I have that information for you, I'll set it up here on stream, and I'll let you know how to do it. It's not ready yet. But now, it's not one, but the top 2 games in the poll will now be played as full playthroughs, starting in the month of August. Okay? So again, thank you guys very much for that support. I really appreciate it. And let's see what happens. I'm excited for the Viewer's Choice event. How do you nominate? Type ! Viewer's Choice to the stream chat. It'll bring up the link. Last chance for you to nominate before the event goes full on, headfirst into the vote. All right? Will the Quiet Man win? Will Play Scrat's Nutty Adventure win? I don't know. We're going to find out. Okay. All right, the only other thing I want to talk about quickly, and then we're going to get to shout-outs. Last night, just on a whim, I saw someone was talking about Metacritic scores. So I said, you know what? I'd like to go see what's going on Metacritic. Because originally, when The Last of Us 2 came out last month, the actual journalist score on Metacritic was insanely high. It was like a 98 or something insanely stupid like that. But the user scores were terrible. It was like a 3, right? Like a 3 out of 10 or something like that. It was like really bad. It was like such a difference between what the users and gamers who are actually playing the game were saying versus journalists. So I wanted to see how that is right now. So I went and looked, and I think right now, The Last of Us 2 is sitting at a 91 journalism score, all right? And like a 51, right? Of 51 user score. Which is funny because guess what, I reviewed the game? 5 out of 10. And now the user score seems to be in line with what I said in my official review. All right. So then I said, just for the hell of it, now we know Ghost of Tsushima has only been out for a few days. Okay. Let's see what people are saying about Ghost of Tsushima. Well, the journalist score is 83, which is hilarious because the majority of the scores are great, ranging anywhere between, I would say, like an 85 to a 90, if not up towards, some people gave it full score, 10 out of 10. But the people who reviewed it like 60 out of 100, when you read the reviews, you realize they're just a bunch of fucking idiots. Oh, this game is too similar to other games. It doesn't break the mold with the story. It doesn't tear at your heartstrings. And it doesn't give you a feeling of it is something that takes a risk. It's like, wait a minute, what? So you're telling me the only games that are fun are the ones that are completely original experiences, right? Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I was very similarly critical with Horizon Zero Dawn. When I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn, I said, you know what? I feel that this game isn't as great as people are making it out to be because it feels like this is a game that I played before. It's a bunch of elements from other games that were kind of glued or taped together. And although I did like the graphics and the story, I thought that the gameplay was lacking a bit because it felt like stuff I've already done before. All right? So I am not above criticizing myself for kind of saying similar things in the past. Okay? But let me tell you something. In regards to all the other games that I have been playing this year, this game so far in the first 4.5 hours has blown me away and makes me feel more enjoyment in my first major session than I think any other game I played in 2020. So to me, that makes me feel like, wow, this game is great. Okay, now, maybe as I play it longer, I will feel that the game gets repetitive and it's not original enough. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I'm in the early stages of the game. But when I read a review like that, I'm sorry, but here's what I think. So this is a guy who, when he plays a game, all he's looking for is artsy-fartsy bullshit. Oh, did the game do something different? Oh, you mean like The Last of Us 2, which, you know, makes you feel miserable the whole game, which most games don't do. Completely ruins characters from the first game. Makes you play as the fucking villain who killed Joel for the second half of the game and then tries to humanize them. Okay, so yeah, The Last of Us 2 did stuff that was different, but was it fun? It wasn't for me. It very well may have been fun for other people, maybe for you, who I'm speaking to right now on the stream, but for me it wasn't fun. It was actually more of a arduous, tedious, painful experience to get myself through that game. I even said by the end of the game, at the points where you're playing as the two characters killing each other, I was like, I just don't want to play this game anymore. You know, I don't. It's not fun anymore. The point of a game for me is to take myself out of the stresses of my real life, to forget about those and have a good time. I'm not playing a video game to make myself feel bad. That's counterproductive. There's many things in my real life I can do to make myself feel bad. I don't need to join a virtual world to feel bad. Okay? So, when I played The Last of Us 2, that's exactly what happened. I would feel like shit playing it. Versus now, I'm playing, I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima, and I'm really enjoying the game. Every moment I've played it so far is pure enjoyment. That's different to me. You see what I mean? So when you tell me this game is a 6 out of 10 because you didn't feel miserable playing it every moment and that's something different, I say go fuck yourself. Your review is invalid. You're not reviewing a game fairly because you're some weirdo looking for some fringe fucking experience. You know, just because that's what you're looking for, you're going into reviewing a game with an agenda. Your agenda is, where's my weird fringe shit, man? Not, oh, is this game a good, valid gameplay experience for the person who's going to play it? The average gamer who sits down, will they enjoy the game? Oh, I'm not reviewing it for that. I'm looking for art house bullshit. Great. Good for you. Then don't review the game, you dumb fuck. You know? And then their review, this 60 review, gets put into, you know, all the major journalism reviews, and then the Metacritic score tanks because some idiot gave it a 60. When this moron doesn't even know what the fuck the purpose of a video game is. So, that's what pisses me off. But anyway, what a contrast. Last of Us 2, 91 journalist score, 51 user score. Ghost of Tsushima, 83 journalist score, like 91 user score. Or is it 93 user score? Like the user score is insanely high. People are loving this game. So, what a split, you know. But again, we'll see. As I continue to play the game, my opinion may change. If it really is a 50-hour game, and 20 hours in now it becomes a slog, and it doesn't feel like it's interesting anymore, right? Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, that's the only one thing I wanted to mention today. Okay? Alright, guys. Now let's get to shoutouts. Okay? Let's get the shoutouts, let's update some leaderboards, and then we'll get started. So first off, let's see here. Overnight, I actually got some contributions. I received a $50 tip overnight. Alright? From Ratio91. Excuse me. Oh my god. Whew. And he basically says, this is the least I can do for all the positivity and joy that you've given me. All the best. Very nice. Thank you, Ratio91, for the overnight tip. That is very much appreciated. Thank you for the support. As soon as I turned on the stream today, like, I'm not even kidding, like, the moment the stream went live, just a little bit over an hour ago, I received a $99 tip from someone named... Are you ready? Get ready for this. Ball sack stapler. Yes. Ball Sack Stapler tipped me $99 as soon as the stream went live. So let me get them up on the leaderboard. What the fuck does that even mean? And he says, it seems like you're the main character of the world and everyone else around you seems to be an NPC on your journey. People are making jokes all over the internet right now because of what happened with my suspension on Twitch. So I got suspended on Friday, you know, erroneously. It should never have happened. It was unjust. It was not anything I had done wrong. And the moment that happened, there was a crazy attack on the Cloudflare servers that took down Discord, Streamlabs, DoorDash, and a million other apps that use the Cloudflare server service. So, like, I get kicked off Twitch, and then immediately a bunch of other shit went down to the point where I thought I was getting DDoSed because I was like, dude, I can't go to anything right now to check anything out to see what's going on, what's happening, and come to find out it was, you know, completely unrelated. But what a coincidence that I got kicked off Twitch, and that moment there was a worldwide web attack that knocked down a bunch of servers, right? Pretty weird. So people are making jokes about this. Because, of course, then later that day I was unsuspended, returned to Twitch, and people were like, damn, Phil is unkillable, Phil is untouchable, they really screwed up. You know, Quartering made a funny video where he's like, you don't mess with Phil. There's a picture of me looking like Thanos finger snapping the internet. He's like, you don't mess with Phil, man. This guy, you know, he's been around the block, he can't be canceled. Look what happens when you fuck with him. So it was pretty funny, all right? But that's the running joke. So thank you, Ballsack Stapler. Obviously, we don't know who you are. You chose to remain anonymous with a ridiculous name. Thank you very much for the support. That is super duper appreciated. Snorlax is the first cheerer of the day. Wondering about Twitch terms of service and all of this. Listen, Snorlax. Here's the deal. Twitch has terms of service. Every website has terms of service, all right? Of course, with every terms of service, there's a gray area about what's allowed and what's not. It's not very clear about what's allowed or what's not. All right? Some people say that just simple fact that I ever booted up a stream on YouTube violates the Twitch terms of service. Some people say this, some people say that. All right? All I know is this. I seem to have been fine up to this point. I have no idea why all of a sudden Twitch hit me with the suspension. All right? I don't. You know, 2.5 years ago, when a similar thing happened, but at that point, apparently it was my fault that I was suspended because it was directly for something I had done on a stream. I ran a stream on YouTube and I was fine. So, you know what I mean? Now, Snorlax here specifically is saying, what about archiving of your videos on YouTube instead of Twitch? To my knowledge, that's fine. As long as you don't simultaneously have a video that's live on Twitch and live on YouTube at the same time, you're okay. If I had streams running on Twitch and archived on Twitch and then uploaded them to YouTube, that could be considered a terms of service violation. But because I delete all my archives on Twitch and then upload to YouTube, I should be fine, you see? The only way where it would apply, I think there's a 24-hour rule that says if you have something live on Twitch, okay, and then you upload to YouTube, you have to have it 24 hours before you can have it apply to both. You see what I'm saying? So, since I'm deleting the archive on Twitch, and then I upload to YouTube, I should be alright. If I leave them both up, that would be a violation, because I'm not waiting a day. But I don't know. And Twitch has never cared. Twitch, you know what I mean? Like, that's my interpretation of the rule from what I've read. And Twitch has never cared. I've been on Twitch doing this for how long? Since 2013? I think I became a partner at some time in 2013. So, 7 years, you think someone at Twitch might have contacted me and said, we don't like the way you're doing stuff, stop it. In which case I would. But, I don't know. Again, it seems to me with Twitch, it's however people want it to work. Some things apply, some things don't. For some things, it applies to people. For some things, it doesn't. I've never had an issue with DMCA for 7 years. Now, all of a sudden, DMCA is an issue, even though it's a false claim. See? So, how do you know? You don't. There's no way to know anything about this shit at all. Lego Mario tipped $1 and says, no matter how bad someone fucks you over, you still manage to keep going. Have you ever heard the song I'm Still Standing by Elton John? Of course I have. That should be your theme song. Seriously. You know? And the thing is, it's like I told you guys. As I told you guys, no matter what happens, I'm still going to be all right. Like, even if I have to leave Twitch. If this happens again this week, all right, and I'm like, this is it. I can't have my business shut down for bullshit. I have to be at a place where I'm not going to have this constantly. And I have to leave Twitch. I know you guys are going to follow me, whether it's YouTube, whether it's another streaming site. I know you guys are going to come with me, you know, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the dedication. I appreciate the loyalty that you guys like me as a content creator and you want to follow me no matter where I go. I appreciate that because it means something to me that I don't have to sit here and be worried. I don't have to be like, oh no, if Twitch is so stupid that they give me the boot for absolutely no valid reason, right? Then I'm going to be shit out of luck. I don't think so. I think I'm all right no matter where I go. I just don't want to leave Twitch. I have an established viewership and following here. I like the tools of the site. I have no problem being on Twitch. I really love being here. I don't want to be forced out by nonsense when I've done nothing wrong. So we'll see what happens. Cousins Ventures, I think it's clear Twitch has become a worse platform than YouTube business-wise. I completely disagree there. I 100% disagree there. I think YouTube is worse. I do. I think YouTube is like the last resort. That's the way I see it. Okay? So, by the way, guys, we hit the vest streak. So, yes, I will be wearing the vest as soon as the camera goes on and we start with gameplay, but, we're not there yet. Cousins Ventured, he says, even Rich from ViewTech USA took your side on a video he made. Oh, I did not see his video. I saw the Quarterings video last night. I did not see Rich made a video. I'll probably check that out later. But Rich tends to side with me on issues like this. Rich, this is what I say about Rich. I don't think he's a bad guy. I just think he's a guy that jumps on drama. And if he can spin something in a negative way to get benefit for himself, he will. So whenever there's an issue like this, where I'm clearly in the right, he usually backs me. But then he'll spin something negative to make me look bad to get a cheap view. And that's what I don't like about that guy. All right? But usually he's on the side of right when it comes to DMCA and stuff like that. So it's not surprising for me to hear that he made a video that's supporting me in this situation. VG Stuff Charity says, stream on OnlyFans, it's a positive platform. Gee, thanks a lot for that suggestion. Twitch support has tipped me. Wow, now Twitch support won't actually give me a legit answer via their own lock system, but at least they'll tip me to talk to me on my streams. They say, look, man, we're glad you're bringing an audience and lots of money. Checking if DMCA claim number 27834044129 unknown material belongs to you. The claimant sounds like a lot of work. Can you push for subs and lower your bitrate? Sure. All right, anyway. Thank you for the joke tip, because obviously that's what that was. Paulie Shore for president tipped me $1, and he says, in the case of Facebook Gaming, which isn't successful, maybe if you move over there, you'd be the most popular gamer on there and make Facebook enough money where they can expand to build a better streaming network. Well, if you guys remember... Oops, what just happened here? If you guys remember, Microsoft just closed Mixer, and they're pushing for all of the people who are on Mixer to go to Facebook Gaming, which is hilarious because even people who are big and know they could have an audience like Ninja and Shroud said, there's no way in hell we're going to Facebook Gaming. And so they're moving on to other places. I don't know where they're going, but they're definitely not doing Facebook Gaming. That, again, would kind of be like a last resort situation. I doubt I would ever want to have anything to do with Facebook. I've had issues with Facebook over the years. It's so easy to fucking attempt to hack Facebook. It's a joke. So I probably would not want to do that. Plus, yeah, everyone seems to make fun of it. Retro Jim cheered. Thank you, Retro Jim, for the cheer. Jasper tipped $1. Says, I don't know how it happened, but it happened. Still, you asked me if I love you. Tell me, had me from hello. What? All right. English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? That one didn't make sense. It was an attempt at a joke referencing my cat, and it fell flat on his face due to bad grammar. Spartan King cheered. Says, Jack in the Box tacos and Southwest Cheddar Burger plus Frosty Chino. So he's voting for that for the DSP Tries It. I don't know. We'll see. Again, we'll see. I'm considering either Jack in the Box or what do you call it? Popeyes. Wow, I had a brain fart. Popeyes. Either Jack in the Box or Popeyes for Friday. We'll see. Polly Pocket tipped me $1 to the Big Friday reveal. You're gonna have Neil Druckmann tied up in your closet. I don't want Neil Druckmann anywhere near my fucking house. I don't want that fucking storm cloud of darkness and negativity anywhere near my family. Not after the game he made. He's not allowed. Angelo Bestia to me $7.77. Says times can get really dark, but I hope you know that we will always be here for you. Even if we can't contribute or support, we'll always have your back however we can and get you through the hardest issues. You're a human like the rest of us. Much love. Thank you very much. It's a very nice and positive message, Angelo. Appreciate that. And then he gifted a sub to They Call Me Meows. What a name. They call me Meows. Well, thank you for the gifted sub and congratulations. They call me Meows. A well-regulated PW Dubs tipped $1.30. He says, if I claimed ownership of the official Twitch logo, could they take Twitch down? I don't think Twitch is going to take their own site down. You see? But it's funny because I just said this yesterday. I was playing Paper Mario last night. And I made a point. I said, how is it that I'm vulnerable to this? But there's other giant streamers out there, right? Much bigger than me, much bigger following. And let's be honest here. They probably have a hater base, just like me. How are they not affected by this shit? I'm sure they have custom icons on their channel. I'm sure they use artwork. How are they not getting taken down for DMCA constantly when I'm sure they probably get 10 times more claims against them than I do? Yeah, I'm the one who gets it. I don't understand this bullshit. Doesn't seem to make sense, does it? Dark Sidafiel took me $1 and said, one of those days you need to play the GameCube game of Ed, Edd and Eddy. It's another TV series you really enjoy if you haven't heard of it. I've never seen Ed, Edd and Eddy. I know what it is. I know it used to be on Nickelodeon or whatever, but I've never seen an episode of it. Brian Whitaker tipped me $9, says, I would nominate Kingdom Come Deliverance. Your thoughts on the game? Have you ever heard of it? Yeah, in fact, let me think about this. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I remember hearing about it. But I don't... Is this the game that came out early last year at a time when there were no other games out and everyone claimed it was like the best RPG ever? And then within a week, no one talked about it ever again. Is that the game I'm thinking of? Because I always get them confused. I get them confused with... Isn't there Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning? Kingdom Come Deliverance? Yeah, I get them confused. So anyway, I think that's what it was, but I'm not positive. Servant of Eve, resubscribed for 4 months, said, yes, Darksea, the Lord is back. You're going to play a normal game. I did some artwork during the pre-stream. How can I send it to you? You can email me, darksandphil@hotmail.com. You can post it up on my forums, thekingofhate.com. You can tweet me at TheyCallMeDSP. There's many ways you can reach me. Okay. Excuse me, I felt that burp coming. Games journalist tipped $1.30. It says Ghost of Tsushima is unoriginal and technically cultural appropriation by Sucker Punch because they're white game devs. How dare they make a game about Japan? 5 out of 10. But The Last of Us 2 is a totally original game. It's set after the apocalypse and zombie-like creatures roam the earth. Stunning and brave, 10 out of 10. Yes, we've never seen anything like that before. Okay. Lunaba to me $10 saying not staying for gameplay due to spoilers, but here's some support. See you another time. Thank you, Lunaba. Enjoy the game and hope to see you back when you get way further ahead than me, because I'm only 4 hours in right now anyway, so. Kula116 has resubscribed for 26 months. Thank you, Kula, for the ongoing support. Much appreciated. Spartan King cheered. He says, sometimes the darkness of a story or plot is what makes the movie or game so great. Joker was one of the darkest, depressing movies I've ever seen. But the ability of the producers to set that mood and make viewers feel emotion is what made it amazing. True. And here's the thing. I'm sure if you watch a story unfold on the silver screen, and it's a depressing story, at least that story's interesting. You're not invested in it. You're not controlling it. Like, let's say, for example, you're watching Joker, and there's a character in the movie that you really like, and then Joker kills that character. All right, well, that's part of the development of the story, and Joker's the one who did that horrible thing. When you're playing a video game and you're forced to control the character who killed a beloved character from that franchise, and then you have to use that character to attack and maim the other character that you love, you hate the fucking game. That's the point I've been making. It's different to see a story and actually be forced to participate in said story. Okay. That's correct. Cousins Ven to the 50-bit cheer. He says, in Twitch's terms of service, it says they reserve the right to remove users' content at any time without notice, and they're not liable. You're right. Every single website says that. Every single website says that. And they use that as a blanket protection for them to claim that they can do whatever they want. In reality, no, they cannot do whatever they want. Legally, that's not sound. All right? Everyone is legally accountable for their actions. It doesn't matter if you put in your terms of service, we're not legally accountable. You still are. It depends actually on laws where your company is formed and things like that. But in regards to this situation, it's a gray area. Because like I said, no one has ever sued over this kind of stuff. Because they feel it would be too arduous of a situation to sue someone who puts in a false DMCA claim. And what's the responsibility of the streaming service? You know, no one's really gotten to that point. So, let's see here. Yes, this is correct. Someone tipped me $1 and says, Microsoft got rid of the ability to buy a 12-month Xbox Live Gold on their website. That's correct. You can only buy 1 month and 3 months now. Microsoft confirmed this is intentional. The rumor is paid multiplayer will be abolished for Xbox at the event. Thoughts? No. It's not going to be abolished. That's a stupid rumor. I talked about this last night on the Paper Mario stream. Here's what's going on. Microsoft wants you to get Game Pass. Okay? They want everyone on Game Pass. This is their new games distribution service. In their mind, this is how they want the future to be. They want everyone on Game Pass. All right? So, what do you do to get everyone on Game Pass? You make it so that Game Pass is the most affordable option. Right now, if you want to get a year of Xbox Live Gold, they literally just increased the price from $60 to $100 because they abolished the year plan. So now you have to buy the 3 months for $25 option, which is $100 a year. Or you can get the year subscription that includes Xbox Live Gold and Game Pass. And I think, don't quote me on this, I think it's only $20 more. So if you're already forced to spend $100, why not spend $120 and now you get their Game Pass service? Do you see? It's a marketing ploy. Remove the option everyone's using, they'll go to the next most, what they view as the most value. All right? Now, in reality, you're doubling everyone's cost. Think about this. Everyone's spending $60 for Xbox Live Gold. Now everyone has to pay $120 instead. But you made it seem like the most value. And how many people will get Game Pass and probably get 2 games a year on the thing? Because there's no Xbox exclusives worth playing. See? So, is it really a deal for most people? Probably not. This is something they were planning. This is something that's business savvy. Why people are spending it? Oh, because it's going to be free? I don't know what you're talking about. You think they're going to give it for free when they've been charging for over a decade for it? You're out of your mind. That's not going to happen. I think people are building themselves up here for a massive disappointment. I really think they are. Okay? So anyway, that's my take. Richard Link, to me, $1.30 says, put the vest on. Oh, indeed I will. Like I said, I'll be wearing the vest as soon as we get to gameplay. I'll be wearing it right from the start. You guys have been very generous so far today. Look at this. We're already $125 in tips. We haven't even started yet. Gorilla X Pimp Cheers says, hey, Dan, thanks for the unban. I'm watching your Paper Mario today. It's awesome, and I love it. Thanks again. Here's some cheers. All right. Will, son of Aragorn, tipped me $5. He says, sorry I haven't been able to join your streams lately. I hope you remember me. Of course I remember you. He says, I wish I could tip more. I hate how people hate on you because I've watched you for 10 years on YouTube. You changed my life. This game is one of my favorites. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. Hey, man, don't feel bad that you can't contribute more. No one should ever feel bad in that regard. Anything is appreciated. Thank you for the $5 tip. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sharing that positivity, man. Chudagoo, to me, $1 says, can you wear 2 vests at once? No. Simple answer. Blanca Balls, to me, $2. Says, I have massive respect for you. Dealing with all this BS and still being here and providing cool streams. I think once you have spoken with an actual human at Twitch, all will be good. But that's the problem. You can't. The only contact apparently now available at Twitch is a log system. And the person who apparently I dealt with didn't read my message. Twice I said to them, you need to send me the information about the DMCA takedown so I could do a counterclaim. And they responded saying, here's the email to do the counterclaim. I'm like, no, okay, I understand that. I have it. You have to send me the information. And then they didn't send it to me. So, I don't know what else to do. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to talk to a human there. That seems to be the problem. Someone whose name is incredibly stupid, I'm not saying, took me $1 and says, the detractors are crying. You came back stronger than ever from a false takedown and will always support you. And like I said, even if it happens again this week, then we talk options about where I go next, and I'll still be here, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be here streaming with you guys. It doesn't matter if it's on Twitch or not. I want to do it on Twitch. I want to stay on this site. I love it being here, but if I have to leave, I have to leave, and we'll do it somewhere else, and we'll continue to have fun every day. I don't give a fuck. Dick Andy took me $1, said, You Had Me from Hello is a song by Kenny Chesney. Listen to it. It's a love song that makes you cry. Alrighty then. Thank you for the $1 tip. Neil Druckmann's Lawn Care tipped $1.30. He says, I wrote a Project 7-2 script where you die in the first 3 minutes and then gay cowboys eat pudding? What the fuck? He says, that'll be $100 million. Thanks very much. Expectations subverted. Okay then. How exciting. Sounds like a great one. Anyway, Maniac Cop 81 did a 50-bit cheer. He says, do you believe in Q? Of course I did. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Dick X Dickerson took me $1.30. He says, thanks for the unban. Here's my gratitude. You're my favorite streamer. I enjoyed your Paper Mario stream. Can't wait for more. All right, sounds good. And Spartan King took me $2. Says, enjoy the game. I also don't want to spoil it, so I'm heading out after the pre-stream. Sounds good. Again, keep in mind, you guys more than likely will be way ahead of me within a few days. I didn't get to play it on Friday. I'm only 4 hours in. Today I'll only be about 7 hours in. So, hey, once you guys get ahead enough, come on back to the streams. But in the meantime, I totally understand. I'm one that stays away from spoilers, too. Excuse me, I felt that burp coming. Thank you for the tip, Spartan King. Hermione tipped me $1. Said, can you wear the vest on the front of you? What? I don't even know what that means. Thanks for the tip. All right, shout-outs to the top cheers of the week. Keep in mind, today is Sunday. That means tomorrow this will reset back to 0. So thanks to those who have been the biggest cheers of this week. I appreciate the support. In 10th place, we got Noah Taylor. 9th place, Spartan King. 8th place, Crapcock. 7th place, a name that was deleted, which likely means that the account was deleted off of Twitch. I don't know who this was. 6th place, Awesomeness Kaboom. 5th place, Shadow the Hedgehog. 4th place, Mature Adult. 3rd place, Shirtless Mofo. 2nd place, Only Iced Coffee. And 1st place, Wheelchair Bound. Shout out to the top sub-gifters of the week. We've got, I can't read that, El Nice Gaio, Kyle, and Shyla Butt, who each gifted a single sub. I guarantee you there's more people who did, but they didn't make it to the leaderboard for some reason. But thank you to everyone who gifted a single sub this week. We got Retro Gem, Internet Famous McCroy, and Big D's, who all gifted 2 subscriptions to the channel. Lunaba, Tomahawk, MCX each gifted 3 subs this week. Thank you. Guitar Player gifted 5 subs. Thank you. And Only Iced Coffee, with a very small contribution of 50 gifted subscriptions this week. So thank you, holy crap, Only Iced Coffee. Really appreciate that. Maniac Cop cheered. He says, I was on patrol when you got banned. I nearly sharded in my Ford. Well, I'm glad to hear you didn't. Bobby Hill took me $1. Says, you need a video game where you join forces with the village people and fight the tractors while singing and dancing. Excellent. That does sound like a great game. All right, guys, let's take a break. I got to use the bathroom. All right, give me a few minutes here to use the restroom. I'll play a little bit of music for you in the interim. I'll be right back with Ghosts of Tsushima. See you in a minute.